All right, everyone, here we are. We're playing Roll for Adventure, and I am joined here by Amanda in pajamas, or as I like to call her, Amanda Awesome. How you doing?
Awesome.
Yes, we're having a good day, aren't we? It's a Sunday. We took a walk already. We're going to go on a bike ride here soon, but in the meantime, we were just playing some games while we were drinking our coffee, and we figured we'd go ahead and turn the camera on and show you how this one works. So, we each represent a character. I am the thief, and Amanda will be the fighter because that's how we are in our relationship. I steal things like her love, and she fights me on everything.
I make you fight for it.
She makes me fight for it. That's right. So what we're trying to do is we're actually playing the easiest scenario just as a tutorial for you all. We have to get these 5 gems onto the Book of Magic, and we have to do that. There's several different ways we can lose. The way we can lose is if one of these lands becomes destroyed. If one of us, it's our turn and we can't roll any dice. And there was another way, but for some reason it's not clicking to me. And I may even just be wrong. Who knows? Anyways, point being is that we roll these dice and we're going to be placing them in one of these 4 lands. In this land here, we need 1s. In this land here, we need 2, 3s, and 4s. And this land, 5s and 6s. This one here, we can put any value of 1 through 6, but one time. And this could unlock special abilities where we could get extra dice, kill monsters, and also heal lands that have been damaged. The thing about this is that it's easier probably to explain as we're playing. So would you like to go first, Amanda, or you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. So she's going to roll all her dice, and because we're only playing with 2 of us, we get 2 extra dice to try to help us. Now, she basically can choose one value to place, and what I mean by that is she has 2 1s, she has 2 4s, 2 3s, and 1 5. She has to choose one of those values, and then so like this land here, what it's saying is that you want to stack 3 1s. Once you get 3 1s stacked, you're going to move 1 over, collect the dice that you used, then you do it 2 more times, and then you can put 1 here to sacrifice to collect one of the gems to put onto the Book of Magic. So right now we have 2 of them there. She's going to roll again. And I was hoping she'd get another one. Unfortunately, she did not. Hey, we forgot to put the barrier back from our last game. Okay, so she's going to put, this land takes 5s and 6s, so what we have to do is try to reach that barrier. Once we do, we get a gem to place onto the book. Go ahead, babe. And she's got a couple of 4s and a 3. Wow, you got some interesting decisions to make here, don't you? Because you're about to lock up all your dice. Chances are I'll end up rolling a 1, most likely, so I think you should be okay. Okay, so she's going to place, so this one, so what we have to do here is put 4 4s, 4 3s, and 4 2s, and as we do that, so like once we get 2 more 4s, we can remove a barrier. Once all 3 barriers are removed, we collect one of the gems to place onto the Book of Magic. Go ahead, babe. All right, so she's got 1 3, so wow, that was a wacky, a wacky roll. You are like all over the place. So now that she's done, she's going to draw one of the monsters from the stack, and it will attack right here. So this is a werebat, a level 1 werebat. And what it's going to do is it's going to attack in the number 2, the 3, and the 4 locations. So the 2, 3, and a 4. And it's going to remove 1 die and place them in the Vortex of Oblivion. If it can't do that, the land takes damage. Now, something you can do is assign extra damage to one of the locations. So if we wanted to, we could take both of her dice and place them into there and only take 1 damage. I will let Amanda decide what she would like to do on that, though. We will automatically take 1 damage because we don't have enough dice there to block all the damage that the vampire bats are going to do. However, Amanda, do you want to put 1 of your dice or 2 of your dice up there to be able to avoid extra damage?
1.
Just 1. Okay, so that means we will take 2 damage in that land. All right, so now it is my turn, so I'm going to roll. Okay. And I am not a left-handed person, so trying to roll left-handed stinks. All right, so let's see. So it says here, if you have completed a task or a subtask in a territory, you may take back up to 2 of your own dice and use them and roll them again. So that's pretty awesome. So what this means is that if I can complete any of these subtasks, which this would be a subtask, like putting a 1 here, moving it over, I would get that die back and immediately get to roll it again. Otherwise, they just go back onto your board here, and then you have to wait till your next turn to be able to roll them. So I like that. It's pretty powerful. I used to be a different character, the warrior, so I'm going to have to make sure I keep reminding myself what my ability is. Monsters. The only way to defeat a monster is to place a 6 value on it to be able to defeat it. However, Amanda's ability, what is it, babe?
So one time each round, I can use a 4 instead of a 6 to kill a monster.
Exactly. But I am going to use my 6 to kill the vampire bats right now, so that means this die is going to go here. this one's going to die. Now, I don't believe that that's a task or a subtask. I think that's just basically killing a monster. A task or a subtask, I believe, is these things out here. So now I'm going to take these, roll them again. Okay, let's see. I could put another 4 up there to try to get that finished. I did not roll any 1s. I did roll 3 2s, though. That's pretty cool. Why don't I do that? I'll just put my 3 2s. Well, but I need to help you unlock dice, don't I? Let's put my 1 4 there. I'll try to help you out. Try to get your... There we go. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll choose this 1, place it there. Now we have to choose 1 to move over into this column. We'll choose the green one. Amanda takes hers back, puts it on her player board. I take mine back, but because of my thief, I can actually take it, put it here, and I get to roll it again. Okay. 3 3s. This ain't lining up with what you had going, but I will put 2 6s here. Come on, let's get 5s and 6s. 2 5s. Look at that, babe. So unfortunately, that was only once per turn. If I would have waited, I would have been able to get 2 dice back instead of the 1. So the green ones, remember, that's the shared pot between the 2 of us. Whoever completes the task will take the green one. So even though that was mine initially anyways, if she would have rolled it, if she would have completed that, she would have taken it. Now this barrier does move over, so now it's becoming a little bit harder, but we did get one of the gems that we need to be able to complete the Book of Magic. 4 more to go. All right. And I rolled another 3, so I guess I'm going to have to place it there, and then now I will flip my monster. All right, it's an ice monster. So the way that the blue ones work, I'll place him kind of like that. Is that they are going to attack, and he is a level 3er. Now, the reason this is important is because if there were any, the reason I killed them bats, okay, they were a level 1, because he is a level 3. The very first thing he would have done when he flipped is he would have commanded all the lower level creatures to attack first. That's why you want to get rid of these things if you can. Then he comes out and he attacks. So the vampire bats would have attacked. Glad I got rid of him. So what he does is he is going to destroy the highest value die here. So if there would have been a 6, he'd take that. There's only 1, so this one will slide into there. No damage to the land though. So we was able to block it with the die. Now it goes back to Amanda, and she can at least roll a 4. She can kill that ice monster. Well, she rolled a 1, a 5, and a 2. Not a great combo. She has the capacity to kill the monster if she likes. Or she could lock up another die over here and try, hopefully we can get the 2s done. She could put a 1 here. Maybe we can get the 1s done. Not a good roll. Not a good roll. I was hoping you'd get at least 1 4. Yeah. Let's take a drink of coffee while she decides what she's doing. Seriously. Well, she's killing the monster, so she'll immediately get that back. The monster is dead. And a 2, because you might as well place 1 there as well, right? There we go. So, okay, there's your monster. Let's see what it is. All right, because we have nothing here to block, anytime it comes into the woods, it wants to destroy a number 5 value and a 6 value of the dice, or you can destroy like 2 6s and 2 5s if you don't have one of the other values. Because we don't have either, the land takes 2 damage. So, all right, so I will roll my 5 dice, and I have got to seriously unlock some dice for you. You only got 1 over there. This is going totally the opposite of any of the other games we played, of course. So the good thing is I did roll 1 4, so why don't I place that there? All right, and then we'll hopefully get another 4, which we did. So let's place 1 more 4 here. That will now destroy this barrier. That'll give you that die, and then I'll take these and place them there. But I completed a subtext, so I will take both of those back. That is a great ability. I've never played with the thief. That is great. Okay, so let's see. Well, maybe I did not roll any 2s, unfortunately. Oh, I did get a 1, though. Why don't we try to get this die unlocked for you as well? Okay, there's another 1. Perfect. So I will sacrifice mine right there so that you can get yours back. And then that'll go back onto there.
Thank you for your sacrifices.
Baby, I'm a thief of your heart and your love, but I'm very generous. All right, we don't need the 4. Let's put the 4 right. Oh, you know what? Let's use the 6 to kill that wood demon. How's that sound? So let's go ahead and put him in the discard. Let's put a 3 up here to help out. And let's put a 4 over here to maybe... All right, so this category here, once we get 4 dice up here, we can decide to go ahead and collect, which means we'd each get one of these extra dice. These are only a one-time shot, though. Once you use them, they're done. If we wait and we get 5 up here, we can collect a die and we can destroy a monster. If we get all 6 filled up, we can collect the die, destroy a monster, and heal a land. So, hey, wait, babe.
Oh, yeah.
All right, the worm... he would destroy one of the dice here. There are no dice there, so in this case, it's just going to take 1 damage in this land. So you guys are probably wondering, how do you get these dice back? The way you get them back is if you place 10 or more value of dice here, and then we get these back. The thing about it is, as soon as you place a die here, it ends your turn. So you got to be careful about when you decide to do that. A 3, that'd be great right there. And we need 1 more there, man. And your dice don't cooperate at all. This is serious. Yeah, we'll try to get some of that unlocked. Oh, that's not good at all. You'll have to go up there, I guess. Which is fine, because then hopefully I can get, and we can unlock these dice out of here in the center. Go ahead and get your monster. 2 more damage to the forest. Ugh, that's not good at all. Well, I only have 3 dice. I got more 4s. How about I do this with our 3s, though? There you go. Go ahead and take your red. I'll take 2 of my blues back, and I'll put that one there. And then we'll move that barrier. Where'd our other barrier go? Oh, did you put it up there? All right, so we need 3 2s here to be able to take that other barrier down. Look at all them 4. So I did get a 6. Should I kill a monster or go ahead and place there? That's what I was thinking too. Let's try to get that done. There's a 3. So if I can get a 2 or a 1, and just like that, should I risk it, baby, or should I just... You only have 1 die.
Yeah.
I think we should go ahead and collect now.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so because she placed there and I placed there, we both are going to get one of these gray dice. Then we collect back our dice as well. And then I'm going to get these. Now, because we placed 5 there, we also get to destroy a monster. We should probably get rid of this one here. Okay, and then I got 1 left. 4 again. My God. Oh, I'll just place up there. So all we need is a 2 up there now to be able to get our dice back out. All right, so once again, I mean, Amanda, we have got to do something about this. We are in so much trouble. We'll need at least a 2 up here to be able to do that. Why don't you kill that monster with your 4? That way, yeah. That way at least that's out of the way. Man, if we get 1 more forest monster, we are so screwed. Well, you would have to roll again, babe.
I know.
Are you trying to debate whether you want to do that or not?
I'm just gonna do it.
Well, honey, no. You'd have to roll again. You killed a monster with your 4. Did you roll a second time? I don't think you rolled again.
No, I don't think I did.
Okay. So if you decide to end your turn now with that 3, you would still keep that, just so you know.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
And then so you'll take your 2 red back, this red and this green, and then I'll take my blue back. And basically we use that to be able to counter the Vortex of Oblivion. So no green, please. Oh, God, thank God. All right, so that's just going to take 1 damage because there's nothing there to block him. I've got to get a 5 and a 6 there, you know it? Just to protect that a little bit. Well, that's how you do it. So let's put, how about 3 6s? I rolled the number of the beast. All right, so let's try to get some 2s. Or another 6. How about the 5s? Look at that. If I can get 2 more. Oh, 2 4s instead. That doesn't help us at all. So I'll put 1 4 here. No, look at that, babe. I'm not going to have any dice for my next turn, but... All right. And there's 2 monsters, 3 monsters out now. All right, he goes down here. He is going to destroy that one, and then it takes 2 damage. 1 2. And he would not control any of the others because there's none of them that are lower than him. So you got 3 monsters also. God, that's terrible. Oh, there we go. That would do it.
Okay.
So the 2 gray ones go back into the ice cave. You would get the green one, and then I take these. The barrier will move 1 spot, and then we put another mark here. All right. You got to get these monsters, honey. 2 6s, perfect.
Okay.
You want to get them both? It's up to you.
Okay.
Or do you want to place more here?
No, let's do 2.
Well, the only reason I thought placing here was because that would protect the forest from receiving any more damage if something appeared.
True.
Just a thought.
So. There.
Because if it takes 1 more damage, we lose.
Yeah. Okay, so.
So the 4 can kill 1. Okay. Oh, well, yeah. Put the 3 there. Okay. And another 3.
There's.
I mean, you could place it up there and we'll try to get your other one back, I guess. I don't know. This has been a wacky game. Okay, so the Master of Shadows came out, so this really sucks. So the very first thing happens is that all the monsters, so he's like a special card that's just a nuisance. All monsters attack. So that means he attacks because there's nothing here. He attacks, which means we lose that 4. All right, now we roll this, and whatever land we roll receives 2 damage. All right, it is the ice caves, so 2 more damage here. All right, which we got lucky there if we would have rolled, and then he shuffles back in. Can you go ahead and shuffle him back in? All right, now I roll mine. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that kind of sucks, to be honest with you, because I don't want to keep locking things up there. I could go 1, 2, 3, and then I'd have 1 die to roll, which maybe I could place another one. But we got to get something down here.
I know.
You think I should place over here instead?
Yeah, I don't think you should put them all over here.
No? How about if I put the 5?
Okay.
Okay. A 4, and a 6. I'll use my 6 to kill him. 5 and a 5. All right. I'm just going to do it. It's going to be up to you to hopefully... Well, you're not going to be able to, will you? Now to think about it. How about I do this instead? I'm going to take them, put them both here.
That's what I was going to do.
And then we'll unlock this. So I'll take those, and you take your 2 red back. Okay, flip this, and we just lost. Damn, because we have nothing here. And that takes 1, 2, 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Ugh! Dang, that stinks so much. Not fair.
I know. Every time you turn that camera on, we lose this game.
I know. When the camera's off, we beat it. We played, this is our second time filming, and our first time just went really bad. So I thought, well, we'll turn it on, we'll try again. And we just lost really bad again. But that's okay. You guys got a great demonstration on how this game works. All right, so just real quick, before we get into our opinion of it, let me show you some of the extra components. There are a ton of extra characters. There's like the warrior who gets to place 2 dice of different value, the frost runner who can actually move dice from the ice cave to other areas, the summoner who these bonus dice you could turn them to any value, the protector who can actually remove dice from the fortress of oblivion or the Vortex of Oblivion, which I think is cool. This one here, who actually, when he defeats enemies, he can move his dice to other locations, which we should have been using some of these other ones. They're much better. The Sorcerer, the Healer, the Adventurer, a lot of different characters to choose from, so a lot of variety. And on top of that, if you want to actually ramp up the difficulty, there are harder scenarios. Like this one here, you've got to get a total of 8 of the gems, because there are more than just 5 gems. We only got 2 gems. And to be honest with you, we've won every time that we've not turned on the camera. I don't know what it is about the camera. Totally bad luck.
He doesn't like this game.
It does not like us at all. Now, there are extra enemies if you would like. You can also shuffle them into the decks. We have a Phantom that would attack all the lands. He attacks all the lands. He attacks dice. But you would choose one of these and you could just shuffle them into the monster deck just for a little bit of added difficulty or you know, something a little different. And then they also give you a bunch of blank ones if you want to add, like, you know, something special of your own caliber, you know, something unique that's interesting to use. So, all right, now that we've got that out of the way, and we got our butts, you know, handed to us live on camera. Amanda, what is your impression of Roll for Adventure?
I like the game. I like games with dice.
Have you played anything like this yet? I don't think you have.
Not like this.
What would it, you know what? Now to think about, I kind of think it's something. It's kind of like Flatline a little bit. Remember that one we played where you had to hurry up and place your dice to be able to complete the operation, and depending on what the symbols are, you had to match up and you had to work together, or you had to do it solo. It's a little bit like that. You're just not under the time constraint. Yeah,
I agree. But it's fun. I don't know if we'd be able to do much more difficult than this, though. Do you think?
Yes, because our last game we absolutely manhandled it. You know, we destroyed the last game before. If I wish I would have turned on the camera our last game, because that was a great game, because we went through a lot of the monsters. We were very methodical. We got everything done, but we were rolling like, oh, okay, well, if we get a 1, and you roll 1 dice and you get a 1, and we were like, oh, yeah, you know, it was one of those type of games. And that's the one thing about this game. It is somewhat down to just luck of the roll.
I know.
Yeah, and you had a couple turns, your dice were not being very nice.
I know, they weren't. But it was fun, though. I like it.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Yeah.
Now, there is a side B to all this. Let me show you that real quick. See how this one looks here? Let's just flip the whole thing over if we can. Oh, that didn't go as planned. You just wanted to reach into my lap.
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Okay. And if you notice, it gets much more difficult. There's all kinds of different, it gets much more complicated on this side. So if you wanted, once again, to amp up the difficulty or do things a little bit differently, well, here you go. This is exactly what you do. So you can play on the other side of the board. You can play with extra monsters, different characters, different difficulties, levels of the actual, you know, Book of Magic or one of the other ones. A lot of variety. And I think that's what I do enjoy about the game. I think there's a ton of variety. There's a lot of different stuff you can look forward. You could kind of hodgepodge. You could even, like, play on side A with that, with side B there, I'm sure. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to, if you wanted to, if you don't like one side or not the other. It is very dependent upon what the roll of the dice is, but that's okay. You understand that going in, so don't take it too personal when you get your butts handed to you, like we just did. Because when we don't turn the camera on, we win. We turn the camera on, we lose. That's just how this has worked. But the most important thing is that hopefully you guys got a good understanding of how this game works. That's pretty much it. I think it's fun. I don't know if it's going to be a game that many people are going to say, oh my God, that's a game that I've got to have, because it is one of those lighter ones. It's something that, you know, you can't take too serious, but at the same time, I think it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's kind of just one of those ones that you set up, you play, you think about what you're doing, but it's not really taxing you a whole lot. And I think I enjoy it for that.
Yeah,
I
would agree with that.
Yeah, it's a good assessment, right? No, I don't like being taxed. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you know, if you guys enjoyed this, I want to thank Cosmos for sending this to us. You can reach out and maybe get a copy for yourself. So do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. And Amanda, do you have a certain catchphrase you want to use to send them off?
Not yet.
Still working on that?
Still working on it.
Not a problem. Okay, well, hey, thanks for watching. We appreciate your support. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.